Catherine. We heard that you have a new commission for us.
That's correct. There's a requester who has submitted a designated commission for the two of you.
Nope, I just realized the mic is muted. Shit. But either way, there's a new skip features which is really nice, as I shown earlier on. But now, we're gonna get to this. What's up, Matt? Well, we're going to take a short peek at the event. I think that will be... It shouldn't be too long, right? At least now they help us and skip the quest.
Must be pretty important. What kind of task is it exactly?
It's always commission, so what else?
There's no need to worry. This commission is not dangerous by any means. Perhaps you have heard that Inazuma will soon be holding a major festival. The magnificent Irodori Festival.
Irodori?
Yay! A festival! Oh, come to think of it, we haven't attended a festival in Inazuma for a while.
There isn't even one festival in Inazuma. But either way, I want to know what does it mean though. Inadori.
The Yashiro
There must be
Commission
some
and Lady
reason.
Ai are responsible for all the festival preparations. The one who has requested your help is none other than Lady Ai herself.
Oh, she needs our help, huh?
You know Miko. She always has some unusual ideas in her head. You can bet a festival planned by her is gonna be one to remember.
A cultural event? Long time ago... do you want to count that? Oh, that one? Okay, that's true.
We'd better go
Oh
to Grand
my god, it's so long
Shrine
ago.
and see what she needs us to do.
I only remember the part where they have
Lady
the
Ai
war,
is
that's
currently
all.
at Yae Publishing House in Hanamizaka, so there is no need to go all the way to the shrine. In fact, she has instructed me to have you directly meet with her there.
Well, in fact, that quest I only remember our date with Ayaka. I don't remember there's an actual festival, gosh.
Oh, well that's convenient enough. Let's go then.
Oh yeah, it was actually like the closing day of the festival also. Maybe that's why. But you actually remember, gosh. Strange Tale of Suiko. Suiko? Water Dog? Is it? Well, either way, oh man, the Ayato artifact getting bug is a bit. Heck. At least you are farming for the HOD, so that's lucky.
Aratani and Kuroda, how are things coming along?
Who is Aratani?
All the books and commission prints for Yae
Ooh.
Publishing House were bound and sent out yesterday afternoon, Lady Ai.
Very good. And Murata?
There's a story.
We have already received word from Apekusu and Sailing Breeze that the materials are all in place for Shogun Almighty Reborn as Raiden with Unlimited Power
What the hell?
and Pretty Please Kitsune Guji.
This is like the typical manga's title nowadays.
Well done. And what about you, Onodera?
Aha! No homework. Guilty. Oh shit.
Onodera?
Oh, I'm pretty sure this will sound so good in Japanese though.
Oh, yes, Lady Ai. Everything is ready for the new issue release party.
You are the one who organized the plans for this release party. In other words, you are the team's fearless leader now. So please, show some confidence. Besides, there's no need to be nervous. This project is destined for success. I feel quite optimistic about it. I shall specially grant you leave for the next couple of days, Onodera. Please take the opportunity to have a good rest. After all, you will be very busy on the day of the release party.
Well, at least they got leave though, what the heck. So
Yes,
good.
Lady Ai. Thank you very much.
All right then. Is everyone clear about their assignments? Good. We are running out of time, so let's get moving. Chop chop.
Chop sawi.
Hello, little ones. I take it you have received my commission,
Some organizer you are! It's nearly time for the festival and you're still over here ramping things up for your light novel business! Shouldn't you be getting back to the Grand Narukami Shrine?
Ordering that my god. I know she's not a god, more like a spirit, but what the heck.
You weren't thinking of dumping all the festival preparations on us, Were you? If so, then you can forget it! Paimon won't accept such a commission!
Since when did Ito have this kind of chemistry?
My, such harsh words. It hurts to hear that kind of talk from you two. But as you can clearly see, I'm here working like a dog for the festival. Yet you say I'm not doing my job.
But ain't you a fox?
Let me ask you, little ones. Whoever said that the festival must involve the Grand Narukami Shrine?
Fair enough.
Huh? But isn't that a given? This is Inazuma after all.
Yes, that is true. But now that the Sokoku decree has been lifted, Inazuma is no longer the same nation that once resisted change tooth and nail.
Shit, this is the true reason why Yai Miko wanted the change, so she can relax.
Therefore, rather than sticking to the same old traditional festival, the Yashiro Commission and I have decided to shake things up a little. This time, we'll be holding an international cultural festival, distinctly Inazuman, but with a unique twist.
International aid?
I suppose I should start by telling you the origins of the Iridori Festival.
As a masker, well, little ones for chill. It's a bit like Lisa, you know. Lisa also do the same thing, call us like cuties. Is there any other one that does that? I think, ooh, so far only the Electro Catalyst do this. Interesting.
Legend has it that there were 5 poets in ancient Inazuma who were supremely gifted in singing and writing poetry. They are known as the 5 Kasen.
Carson. I only know Carson.
Every year, one of the 5 would present a collection of the group's poems to the shogun for review, which would then spark culture discussions regarding those works. Thanks to them, Inazuma's culture blossomed and gained great influence at that time.
That time is when? It's like so many years.
As time passed, people began creating various tales based on the 5 Kasen. The Iridori Festival was also developed as a result to show appreciation for their works, which so greatly enriched our lives.
Sounds like a festival that's really rooted in culture.
Not too bad, this time around it's a little different.
Indeed. To describe it in the words of the ancients, it'd be refined elegance. Unfortunately, with the flow of time, people have gradually forgotten about the 5 Kasen and the festival. Which is precisely why I've decided to revive the Iridori Festival by holding a cultural convention featuring light novels.
Oh my god, it's more for your sales, come on.
But wait a minute! Light novels?
Please stop looking at me with those baffled expressions. In ancient times, poetry was all the rage, but nowadays, the entertainment format of choice is light novels.
Like novel, soon it will be anime.
The important thing is not the format, but the creative work itself. It is impossible to come up with anything fresh if you're stuck using some rigid format of the past.
I wonder if they would do like some kind of high-tech mini TV when we get to like Fontaine or something else.
Speaking of which, don't you think that the concept of focusing on the now perfectly suits the current Inazuma?
Why are you persuading me? You're supposed to talk to the Raiden Shogun herself.
And besides, it's a great opportunity to reintroduce Inazuma to Ultivat through light novels. As they say, it's 2 birds with 1 stone.
Yeah, fair enough. But to ship novels across the sea, gosh.
Whoa, that was close. Paimon was nearly carried away by Miko's persuasive tongue.
She is really good with words.
Come on, Miko! You can't fool us. We know you by now. This is all definitely stemming from your own personal interests.
Paimon is like Chihuahua, you know, so little, but they have so much energy to to shout out voices.
I can't deny that my hobbies had no part to play in this. However, regardless of whether it's light novels or a festival, catching people's attention with a fresh concept is the essence here. Well, what do you say? Aren't you two even a little curious about what interesting things you might see at the festival?
I want to see a certain drunk bot.
Maybe a little. Oh, alright, Paimon's super curious now.
But a quick change of mood.
Come, let's pay a visit to the venue in Rito together. I promise that it will give you a whole new perspective on the festival.
Oh, let's go then.
There we'll meet a special someone who will tell you more about your tasks.
Special. Well, only person that can surprise me is the unknown god. Well, why are you shouting? Corroda? Actually, the unknown god should come like casually and cause some destruction though. That would be so... Just to spice things up a little.
During the Iridori Festival, the area around the Outlander Affairs Agency will become the main exhibition space for light novels. Once things are in full swing, not only will there be lots of official and fan-created work on display, there'll also be exclusive giveaways, prizes, and new release parties.
No giveaway, who doesn't like that?
This small plaza in front of the International Trade Association will be called the 5 Kasen Plaza during the festival, and nearby shops will be selling special light novel merchandise. You certainly won't want to miss out.
Oh, sure thing. Taking away their livelihood and put on your light novels. Sounds like a good plan.
Wow. How should Paimon put this? It's definitely not your typical festival, but it sure looks like it'll be quite the party.
I suppose.
Huh. Miko, what are these blank boards in the center of the plaza?
Guesting poetry or artwork, I guess.
Yes, those are...
Ah, Lady I did mention that there would be some reliable helpers coming to assist with the festivities. It appears she meant you two.
It's always ask.
At last we meet again, Traveler and Paimon. Tell me, how are you faring recently?
Not good. RNG sucks.
Oh, it's Ayato! Wow, so even a busy guy like yourself is here to attend the Iridori Festival.
Preparing festivals falls under the Yashiro Commission's scope of responsibilities. Seeing as Lady Yae has poured her heart and soul into the preparations, I'm obliged to be equally dedicated.
Come now, Ayato. We're not strangers here. There's no need to sound so formal. We were just about to discuss the boards over here. They're related to our little helper's tasks, so I'll let you give them a detailed rundown.
Certainly. I assume you two already know that the Iridori Festival originated from the 5 Kasen. These 5 boards are here for painting their portraits.
Oh, live painting, that sounds difficult.
This Iridori Festival is not only the first major festival to be held in Inazuma since the lifting of the Sakoku decree, it is also an event deeply rooted in culture and the arts. Therefore, the Yashiro Commission has personally invited several cultural celebrities from other nations.
Isn't this reminds me of the Reddit? Recently they have this kind of stuff. We gotta draw a lot of stuff and all the nice stuff. Pretty sure somebody is just gonna draw a giant dick butt.
For example, the artist we have invited to paint these portraits hails from the distant land of Mondstadt. The Yashiro Commission will arrange accommodations and food in Inazuma for each of the distinguished guests. However, we fear that staying in a foreign land may feel a little uncomfortable.
Oh?
Which is precisely why it would be ideal to have someone familiar with both Inazuma and other nations of Teyvat to serve as a guide for our guests.
Yeah, you could have invited like Zhongli and Venti, no, they would do the job.
I knew you would catch on. It is our hope that you would be able to guide the guests from the harbor to their residence at the International Trade Association, while providing any necessary assistance along the way. This arrival schedule includes the details of the ships on which the guests will be arriving. All you simply have to do is go to the docks at the indicated times.
Yo, can't wait to see somebody special. Just 2 days before the festival, we got a lot of guests. Oh, guest painter. Interesting. Second day, third day. One person. Huh. Oh, second day of the festival, be getting the theater mechanicals. Ooh, I like that. Guest writers. Sounds like Xingqiu. Boom.
It's settled then. My, look at the time. I have to meet with my editors, so I must be going now.
Cha-cha.
During the festival, most of the Yai Publishing House's editors will be staying near the Outlander Affairs Agency. If you run into any problems, you may find them there.
This festival requires the full cooperation of the Tri-Commission, and there are still many minor details which require my attention, so I must excuse myself for now.
Minor details.
I'll leave the guests in your hands.
It sounds like you should delegate that to Toma.
All the details we need about the ships are on the timetable that Ayato gave us.
Following
Let's
day,
take a
okay.
closer look and be sure to pick up the passengers according to the times written on it.
Sasano. I'm pretty sure they wanted to make it like Susano. Just to avoid a little problem. Okay, let me wait the timing. 6. I think around here. Oh, isn't that quite shack? They get the guests to come by the ship at 6 o'clock. They have to reach Liyue Harbor that early.
According to the arrival schedule, there will be a ship arriving from Mondstadt today.
Guess who?
The artist for the 5 Kasim portraits should be on board.
Yes,
The
we
boat
will
should
be getting
arriving soon,
Xingqiu.
so let's head down to the docks.
But the art though is pretty lit. It's like an anime fest, isn't it? Welcome, Mondstadt people. Oh, free Xingqiu, gosh, that's so huge. Who's this?
Hello, you must be here to take part in the Iridori Festival. We're the festival guides, and we'll show you around.
Yes, that's right. We are bards from Mondstadt.
Okay. Genshin is investing in new characters model. I like that. Same,
Word has
same,
it that
but
Inazuma
new.
has undergone many changes of late. We hope to find fresh inspiration here.
Of course.
These guests are all bards, aren't they? Well, where's Tone Deaf Bard then?
What about Six Finger Jose?
Huh. Strange. He's pretty famous in Mondstadt. Do you think he didn't receive an invitation?
No way. There's so much thing for him to come.
Huh? Why's that?
You know.
Oh, Paimon sees what you're getting at. Even though Venti no longer rules over Mondstadt, he's still an Archon. If he came rushing to Inazuma at the first mention of a festival, not only would it seem a little childish, it would also sort of be shameless of him too.
He's a bit stupid though. He's an Archon of freedom. He can do whatever he wants.
Mr. Honorary Knight, Paimon!
Klee! We got to help her. Oh, okay, never mind. She got out.
It's Klee! Were you also invited to the Iridori Festival?
Oh man, Klee.
No, Albedo's the one who received the invitation.
What a nice brother.
But because everyone in the Knights of Favonius has been really busy these days, Albedo arranged for someone here to issue me a dependent pass.
Dependent? Wow.
Greetings, Traveler in Paimon. After hearing that Inazuma was making preparations for the Irodori Festival, I predicted that I might run into you here.
What are the chances we are stuck in Inazuma for so long?
Ha! Paimon knew it! Albedo's the one they've invited to paint the 5 Kasen.
I don't think it's a good idea though. He can turn things to life.
It seems that you already know why I'm here. Just so you're aware, I'll be using my pen name in Inazuma.
And I thought
Counts.
Cox is someone from Liyue.
Oh, by the way, do you know where the International Trade Association is? I'll be meeting with the editorial director of the Yai Publishing House there.
Go to see Miko?
Yeah, the International Trade Association is where you'll be staying in Inazuma. We'll be heading there too.
Don't they charge 2 million for per night?
Great. Let's get going then.
Oh, that's so nice of them. Now where's my tone deaf bard? That can be it. But still he can fly though, so he can always ride Divaling here anyway. You want the huge opening with a big ass dragon. Sounds fair enough.
Wow, it's so beautiful here! So many things I've never never seen before.
Albedo, do you make sure her bag is not filled with explosive?
Slow down, Klee. Please be careful not to bump into others. Telling Klee so many stories about Inazuma during the trip was probably not the best idea.
It's a good way to hype people up.
As a result, she could hardly sleep all the way here. It appears she's even more excited now that we've arrived.
Yeah, fair enough.
Strange. It seems that the editorial director, Mr. Hiroyama, isn't here yet. I'm certain he said that he'd be sure to arrive before me. This might be a problem. Well, Mr. Hiroyama was supposed to meet with me and give me some reference materials about the 5 Kasen today. That way, I could better visualize the content for my paintings.
You mean you had no idea what you'd be painting before you arrived in Inazuma?
Clear at the background just running around is just such a good view to look.
I only know of the 5 Kasen by name. Because of the sheer age of the tale, very little has been passed down to this day. So Mr. Hiroyama decided to help me collect some more information. I'm the type of painter who can complete a painting quickly as long as I'm inspired. So I agreed on only receiving the details today.
What is Clay looking at? Oh my god, so nice. This reminds me of Guoba though. People like the background distraction.
So when do the paintings have to be done by?
According to the festival plans, the portraits will be revealed one at a time throughout the various stages of the Irodori Festival. The first one, depicting Suiko, will need to be done before the festival's official opening ceremony, which is the day after tomorrow.
Suiko. I hope he's like water legendary dog or something. Reminds me of Raikau anyway.
The day after tomorrow? Then you're already running out of time!
There's no need to panic. When I was working on light novel illustrations, because the manuscripts are shipped by boat, things were always tight and finished at the last minute. Just last month, to ensure the latest book of A Legend of Sword would be finished for the Irodori Festival, I had to complete the final chapter's illustrations the same day I received the manuscript. I heard that my illustrations were sent to print as soon as they arrived in Inazuma. I still don't know how well they turned out.
Paimon isn't sure if she should feel sympathetic for your working conditions or compliment you on your artistic genius.
Hello, Hui Shun. New event is right here and Klee is as bubbly as ever.
Of course, I would still prefer to receive any possible reference materials in advance, so that I can be better prepared.
Mako?
Oh, right! The editors of the Yai Publishing House will all be around the Outlander Affairs Agency these next few days.
The quest is nice. I like the
Maybe Mr.
Klee.
Hirayama's over there too. We'll take you over there to see if we can find him, Albedo.
It does shows that we really enjoy having a familiar character running around. It's a bit like Guoba.
Alright, it's worth a try.
Dun dun
Klee, you haven't slept for a while now. Please stay at our residence in the International Trade Association and get some rest.
Klee has
We will be back
unlimited
soon.
energy.
Okie dokie. Don't worry, Albedo. I'll be on my best behavior.
Oh, she's so cute though, what the heck. It would be nice to see more elf character, to be honest. Wait, I thought she's getting locked down by Jean.
This can't be happening. The moment we need to contact Onodera is when he's on special leave.
Oh,
Kuroda and I will go back to Inazuma City for an emergency printing run. The demand for this book is so high, though. Even with the emergency prints, it still might not be enough.
that must be my book from back then.
Despite everything, we're still lucky that we found out today. If this had happened a few days later, then we'd really be in boiling water.
He's like so pissed. Wait, is this like Sing Chill with a sailor cap? What the heck?
Hey, do you think that suspicious guy they found in the warehouse has anything to do with this?
We are gonna see that poster later.
Well, the editorial director is on his way over there to investigate the situation as we speak.
Sorry to interrupt, but what's going on here?
Oh, hey, Traveler. Don't worry. It's nothing, just an internal issue. That's all. How can I help you?
You guys are like so pissed with each other and you would say, this is just a small issue. Okay, I get it.
I'm looking for the editorial director, Mr. Hirayama. Does anyone know where he is now?
Mr. Hirayama is currently at the warehouse down by the harbor.
Good.
Oh, hold on a second, Murata.
This is like Goten. Mazam Goten.
Excuse me, but you must be Calx, the one who was invited to paint the 5 Kasen for the festival?
All these people though, what? Imagine one day they're going to make this hairstyle yellow, so that will become Dragon Ball straight on.
Yes, that's me.
Scouts.
My name is Kuroda. You must be inquiring about information regarding the 5 Kasen.
Very smart person.
I do apologize, but please make yourself comfortable at the International Trade Association, and I will let Mr. Hirayama know to send you the materials right away.
Oh, no need. You guys look super busy, so we can go find him ourselves.
Yeah, I was like reading the guest list, like, who the heck is Scouts? Turns out it's just this little guy.
About that.
Oh, wait, they got the games where you... This is like a common Japanese game, right, I think? They roll and there's a ball come out. Lottery stuff. That's cool.
Excuse me, but is there something wrong with the latest volume of A Legend of Sword?
Huh? How did you know?
Well, you just confessed it, of course. Thank you.
Since you were all aware that Mr. Hirayama needed to send me some supporting materials, that means the editorial director didn't forget about it. Instead, something urgent must have cropped up. To add to that, despite being aware that I am Calx, you were still unwilling to let me go to Mr. Hirayama directly.
You can't lie to the greatest alchemist in Mondstadt.
After considering these factors, the only reason you would try to stall me is if something happened to A Legend of Sword, which I did the illustrations for.
You know what, Albedo? Let's just change your name to Detective Albedo. You are so good at doing this.
Well, I'm very sorry. The situation is just as you said, Calx. I suppose it doesn't hurt to tell you now. Earlier today, someone spotted a suspicious outlander sneaking around inside the Iridori Festival warehouse down by the docks. So they promptly alerted the Tenryou Commission. The Tenryou Commission was concerned about potential cargo theft, so they contacted everyone who was renting space in the warehouse. It was then that we realized that the latest copies of A Legend of Sword had suddenly gone missing.
Latest copies, so they managed to grab a bunch and run away.
What? The books are missing?
Shh, not so loud. Not only is this book an eagerly anticipated release in the last phase of the Iridori Festival, but the author, Jin Yu, will be personally attending the release party as well.
Zhen Yu? Why does the name sound so familiar? I hope it's not an Easter egg though.
Because of the dire situation, Mr. Hirayama immediately hurried to the warehouse to determine whether the theft was related to that suspicious outlander.
I see. It would be a great misfortune if A Legend of Sword would not be released on schedule. And quite a disappointment for Chen Yu as well.
Oh, that's still Xingqiu after all.
If Mr. Hirayama has gone to the warehouse at the docks, then I'll go down to see if I can be of any help.
So the author of A Legend of Sword is Jin.
Oh,
Sounds
no
familiar.
wonder you came.
Hey, isn't that Xingqiu's pen name?
Oh, do you know him?
Shit, didn't you just like dox away his secret identity? That's the whole point of having a pen name.
Xingqiu would definitely be upset if he discovers his books are missing. Let's accompany Albedo to the warehouse too.
Okay, let me see where's the Xingqiu art. Oh my god. Is this like a sneak peek of the next character? They look so cool though, holy shit. Xingqiu with the stator cap. Why it reminds me of the Code Geass, I think, for some reason. Oh well. Damn. Okay, that's well done. Nice. Let's get to the dock. When we see Xingqiu, I think that's tomorrow though. Oh, his shoe. Oh ho.
It's you! Why are you here?
I think he's dead drunk. He managed to come here for no reason.
I'm here on behalf of the Tenryo Commission, of course. Is that surprising?
Not you, but him.
No, Sarah, Paimon wasn't talking about you.
This reminds me of a Jackie Chan scene.
So, Tone Deaf Bard. The suspicious outlander in the warehouse wouldn't happen to be you, would it?
Ding! Emergency meeting. Ta-da.
Considering the evidence, it appears that the suspicious outlander is indeed me.
Again? Gosh.
As I have told you, you are a suspect. Before your allegations of theft and illegal entry as a stowaway are cleared, you are to remain silent. Don't make me say it again.
What will Venti do?
Traveler, Paimon, do you know this self-proclaimed bard from Mondstadt?
He is a little too powerful for you to handle though.
Listen, Sarah. Knowing him, it's safe to say that he wasn't behind the theft. But what's this about being a stowaway?
Although he claims to be a special guest for the Iridori Festival, he's failed to present his invitation letter. Therefore, we can only suspect that he might have entered the country illegally.
Well, he's the god of freedom. I don't blame him.
And just a moment ago, we caught him in a dandelion wine crate near the Sailing Breeze.
That's actually where you'll find an animal archon habiting around.
If it would help shed any light on the situation, then please, be my guest.
Oh, Venti! You didn't really come here illegally, did you?
Please say yes.
Ouch, your words wound me. We've been apart for so long, and the moment we meet again, all I'm greeted with is grilling questions and suspicious glares. You arrived in Inazuma via similar means, or so I heard. You of all people should be more understanding, don't you think?
We did get a pass though.
Similar means?
Come on, Sarah.
I merely jest. Fear not, for the person who sent me the invitation is none other than Kamisato Ayato of Yashiro Commission. It's unlikely that someone acquainted with the likes of him would ever be here illegally, right?
But why weren't you on the same ship as the other bards?
Venti will only ride one ship, and that's the giant Devalin.
Well, once I received the invitation letter, I couldn't help but want to come to Inazuma a little early. It was then that I happened upon a cargo ship bound for Inazuma transporting dandelion wine. So, naturally, I decided to set sail with them.
You men drank all the supplies?
Once aboard, I found the captain to be a kindred spirit, and I was treated to an abundance of fine liquor along the way. I must have fallen asleep in the cargo crate while carefully comparing the tastes of dandelion wine and Inazuman sake.
Are you sure you are not kidnapped?
And when I woke up, I found myself in this warehouse with a Tenryo Commission General glaring at me from atop the grate.
I'm pretty sure there's a nice view to see though.
Coming from Venti, this story is quite believable. But it still feels a bit...
Shame. Ding ding ding.
Excuse me, I'm the owner of the stolen goods from the IA publishing house, and there are some questions I would like to ask you. Based on what you just said, it seems you've been in the warehouse for some time now. If that's the case, did you happen to hear anything unusual?
Actually, I did hear some faint footsteps around me a couple of times, but I didn't consider the sound anything out of the ordinary.
But if you clearly heard something, why didn't you feel it was unusual?
Well, he don't care.
Oh, I seem to understand now.
We can always trust the greatest detective.
Huh? What did you notice, Albedo?
When it comes to burglars, they are generally associated with prying or rummaging through things. What Venti means is that he did not hear anything unusual like that. As for the sound of footsteps, because this is a warehouse where many goods are coming in and out each day, it is quite normal for people to be walking around.
I see. But if that's the case, then we're back to square one regarding the stolen books.
Wait, hold on a minute. We are in a particular case that we need a detective. And Inazuma has a specific agency for that. Where are they?
No, not quite. From the facts that have been presented to us, we can draw at least 3 conclusions now.
gosh, he's too competent.
First, whoever took the novels is not a spur-of-the-moment burglar. They had their sights on the books from the very beginning. Second, the culprit was very familiar with the warehouse and might even have a key. And third...
There must be more than one criminal.
I knew you'd catch on, Traveler. One person couldn't possibly transport so many heavy books in such a short window of time. It must have been a team effort.
Yeah, makes sense.
It goes without saying
Alright,
that
Husker, good
Venti
night.
really does not match up with our culprits.
Yes, I agree with your reasoning. Mr. Hirayama, the Tenryo Commission will continue by investigating the warehouse staff. If you come across any further clues, please notify us immediately.
Yes, understood. I'll leave it to you then.
I suppose I'm free as a bird then.
Typical Venti, it's time to fly. Oh, just like that,
Not so
huh?
fast.
Oops.
Even though we've cleared the theft allegations, we still haven't ascertained whether your arrival in Inazuma was legal or not.
Aw, 'tis a shame. I thought surely after my honest account you might let me off the hook.
Oh my god, did he just do that?
Sara's quite the meticulous one. So, where's your invitation letter, Venti?
Yes, the invitation letter. I'm truly sorry. I can't seem to remember where I may have put it.
Maybe Divalin ate it.
How could you lose something so important?
Don't be mistaken. I was well aware of how important it was. But I didn't bring any luggage with me, and the letter was too big to fit in my pocket. So I kept it in my hand the whole trip.
Oh my god, please don't let me go and find your letter.
Strange. Though I had a little too much to drink, I know that I kept it in a secure place. I even recall being most pleased at coming up with a good idea at the time.
If you were holding the invitation in your hand the whole time, then why did you put it down?
Well, it get tired.
Well, to properly compare the taste of Mondstadt wine and Inazuman sake, I had to hold a glass in each hand.
A fine connoisseur indeed. Oh, I wonder if you're gonna choose the Inazuman wine though. I mean the sake.
I couldn't both hold the invitation and a glass at the same time. But surely I wouldn't put it in just any random place. It could easily be misplaced.
In which case, I believe there's only one place it could be. Have you figured it out, Traveler?
Wait, what about Li Yue's wine? Do you don't have wine?
Huh? You're way ahead of Paimon. Do you two already know where the invitation letter is?
I don't really know, but Albedo seems to know. That's good enough. His hat.
Ah, yes! I remember now. I knew you'd help me find it.
Are you serious? It's just a random guess. Oh, Liu got tea. But Beidou is drinking like wine though.
This is indeed an invitation letter issued by the Yashiro Commission. Now that we've confirmed this guest's identity, I have no further questions.
It actually works. I didn't know.
However, starting
Yep, lucky
tonight,
guess.
I would advise you to stay at the International Trade Association.
It's going to cost so much though.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll be leaving now.
Farewell, Sarah.
All right, let's go talk to Mr. Hirayama about Albedo's reference materials.
Mr. Hirayama, I'm Calx. We had originally arranged to meet today.
Ah, yes, so you are, Calx. I'm very sorry that you've arrived in Inazuma only to find such a mess. These are the materials regarding the 5 Kasen. All the information that we could find is compiled here.
I can't help but listen Carson as Carson. Holy shit. It's not a good way to think about that though. Long ago, 5 legendary poets, gifted in music, writing, berries of singing and poetry. Shogun loved their works. Is it Shogun's friend? Okay, at least we know 5 of them are Sueko, Ao no Okina, Blue something, Akahito, Sumizomi, and Kuronushi. Interesting. Repeated adapter. They changed green, blue, red, white, black. Not that I'm gonna remember though. Story rage, however, popularity and abundance. We have not much detail. Survive. That's what it said. So this is the summary. We got Trico, the free and sake loving soul born. Well, he's gonna be a best friend of Venti. So just draw Venti, I think that will work. Shit. Better not butcher it. Old man accomplished in chess. So that is GM Hikaru? I think so. Others say he was not a human. Yes. His skill is too good. A very old Kisune. Okay. That's a big conspiracy theory. Akahito is a talented swordsman. Does he have 3 swords though? Akahito. Sumizomi is a shrine maiden. Okay. Hironoshi is mysterious. Good.
Let's see here. Yes, it's just as I had suspected. Monikers such as Suiko and Aoi no Okina aren't the real names of the 5 Kasen. Though there were once many stories regarding each of the 5 Kasen, the validity of their contents can no longer be verified in present times. Alas, what a shame.
I mean, interesting to see though.
But at the very least, we know that most of the stories were written according to a similar style. So there is still something we may glean from this.
So, is the info useful for your paintings, Albedo?
To some extent, yes. However, I must admit that it is still lacking and fails to fulfill the most crucial element.
Actually, why wouldn't we just
inspiration?
Talk to Raiden. I'm pretty sure she has more memories than all this.
I am sorry that this information is not as exhaustive as you had hoped. However, it is not possible to gather anything more at the moment. Though, Lady Yae did say that there are many variations of the story about the 5 Kasen, and everyone has a different story in their heart. So all you need to do is follow through with what's in your own heart, and create something that you yourself find interesting.
That does sound like something Miko would say.
Oh my god. I mean, like... No, like... It's... Sometimes, right, they go around a loop, then they say, okay, you know what, let's just go talk to the god. They're like, what? You could have just done that from the day one.
Thank you, Mr. Hirayama. No need to worry. I'll find inspiration for the portraits.
Great. I'll leave it to you then, Calx. Oh, and there's one more thing I need to ask of everyone. Tomorrow morning, Mr. Genyu, the author of A Legend of Sword, will be arriving in Inazuma by boat. If you see him, please do not mention the stolen novels for the time being.
Oh, you're making it more tempting to say it.
Whether the stolen books are eventually recovered or not, the Yae Publishing House will do its best to ensure that the novel's release is a success.
Not sure, man, why Calx. The name Calx just reminds me of calcium.
You have my gratitude. I'll be going then.
Oh, he's a chalk prince. That's why Calx. Now I know.
Well, seems there's nothing more we can do here. Let's go.
I think this is one of his name, isn't it?
Betty? What are you doing over there? You don't want us to leave you behind, do you?
Benty's getting thirsty. He wanted some fine drinks.
Traveler, Albedo, would you mind coming over here for a moment? There's something peculiar that I think you should see.
Actually, nah. I think he's gonna do something smart.
What is it, Venti? A piece of paper?
Indeed. When I awakened to find myself in the warehouse this morning, I discovered this paper in the cargo crate where I was sleeping.
A convenient clue that Sarah missed. Interesting.
I didn't think much of it then. I thought it was merely a scrap piece of paper that had fallen into the cargo. After a quick glance, I stuffed it into a place nearby. But on second thought, I think it's worth having you take a look at what's written on it.
Oh. By person Suiko. My dwelling was far from the wider world, but for my fame, my peace was disturbed. In blue clad I went before Tenshukaku to present our work, but Oh my god, I butchered that name. I nailed them back for divine wrath to be stilled, and I told what I knew of how it was lost. The previous night I had been drunk, and then a person's shadow had passed over me. Some treacherous scoundrel must have stolen the poem, leading to my great loss of face. Suiko is a salty guy.
Suiko chapter. Wait a minute. Isn't Suiko the name of one of the 5 Kasen?
Yep, the water dog.
The story told in this poem roughly boils down to Suiko getting tipsy and letting some poems that were meant for the shogun get stolen. Ah, this story sounds familiar to my ear. Where have I heard it?
Based on your life experience?
Seriously? It's literally the same story you just experienced yesterday.
He's the destined one.
Oh, indeed it is. Interesting, isn't it?
Barely.
Yes, I concur. The person who left this paper could quite possibly be the criminal, or even a witness to the theft.
Oh man, investigation.
But why leave the paper here in such a fashion? And if the one who left it here was a witness, why didn't they attempt to stop the burglary?
Unless they knew the person.
Alright, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Meeting together in Inazuma like this is a most rare occasion. Since we've been busy from the start of the day, let us find an inn with good drink to keep our thirst at bay.
It wouldn't be Venti if he didn't want the drink.
Hey! You just sobered up and you're already thinking about more drinks?
Come on, let's let it go.
And let's not forget that Albedo still has a portrait to complete. We don't have time to be slacking off.
Well, Paimon, we're not helping Albedo anyway.
No, it's fine. Let's all go for a drink together. It'll be my treat.
Oh, that's great.
Wait a minute. What about your portrait?
As I
Not
mentioned
enough
before,
information.
I'm the kind of artist who can work quickly once I'm inspired. And now, it seems I've found my source of inspiration. If I use a model as reference for the piece, we must pay him back with the appropriate recompense.
A model? Venti?
In that case, we'll need to order more dishes.
Well, Venti become a professional model.
One year, the poet Suiko made his way to Tenshukaku and presented the Kasen's work for the shogun's perusal. But a page from the works of Aoi no Okina had been torn out, and Suiko was questioned regarding the matter. Suiko pleaded guilty. He admitted to drinking at the tavern the night before, and vaguely recalled a mysterious figure approaching while he was intoxicated.
Aoi. Okay.
Wow, you really came through,
Oh, that's
Albedo.
fast.
You were able to complete the first portrait before the opening ceremony.
Speedrun 5K easy.
Yes, it really is a sight to behold. Not only does it harken to the traditional style of Inazuma, but it also makes use of modern aesthetics. My figure is particularly striking. Even though I'm sound asleep in the portrait, I still appear as glorious as always.
Are you kidding me? Venti is appreciating his own body.
Hey, don't get too full of yourself, Tone Deaf Bard. You were just a model. The person in the artwork isn't actually you.
That's him. His long, slender legs.
Well, Albedo, who will be your next portrait?
The next one will be Aoi no Okina of the 5 Kasen.
Yep, it is Venti. I mean, Paimon is blind for most of the time.
Albedo, might I suggest waiting a little before starting on the next one? Who knows? You might soon discover another story.
Propose so that we got more days to play this event.
Another story?
I believe he's referring to the possibility of finding another paper with tales of the 5 Kasen. According to the reference materials I was given, we've only found the first of a total of 4 chapters.
What if the person dropping the hint is Raiden herself?
Do you think the mysterious person who left the first paper will strike again?
It certainly is a possibility. Also, there are some points regarding the stories of the 5 Kasen that have left me rather curious. For example, the reference materials make mention of 5 legendary figures, yet all the popular stories only consist of 4 parts. It appears that throughout all the stories, there is never a chapter dedicated to Kuronushi.
Oh, he's the mysterious feather anyway.
Yes, I'm also curious about these stories myself. But who knows? They may merely be akin to the old saying in Mondstadt. Seeds of stories brought by the wind and cultivated by time. So for now, we need but just wait patiently.
Hey, and that's it. Just in time. I like that. So what we got? The Magnificent Irodori. Oh, tomorrow got the Theater Mechanicus. Cool. And there's a split story. What the? Walking back and forth. What kind of aid? What the? So fast become friend. He met Zoro. Gosh, discounted Zoro actually. With collaborative work. Maybe this guy is cosplaying as Zoro. He forgot to wear his costume. Friend, the theme of the poem. Nostalgia. Nostalgia. What can I do? Pictures again? Inazuma. Oh no. Okay, take pictures, I guess. Easy. There's one just around here anyway. Okay, cameras. God, so frustrating to do this. Specialties, if I recall though, there is one. I think here can do the work. Snap. No. Serious? Oh man, I have to activate the camera. That sucks. But okay, that's two. Isn't this specialty? Are you kidding me? This doesn't count. Interesting. Albedo is waiting. Jeez. Well, then I should have Albedo. That's Albedo. He has more power to this thing, so speak with you.
What a coincidence. I was wondering where I might be able to find you, and here you are.
Miss me?
Yes, indeed. I believe Klee has missed you tremendously.
Oh no.
Alright,
Because I'm fun.
as much as I'd like to sit and chat with you, this time I'm here mainly for Klee. Before bringing Klee here, I told her many stories about Inazuma. It got her very excited to experience the local culture here.
I'm very excited to see you running around.
However, I've got other things to do in Inazuma this time besides painting the portraits of the 5 Kasen. Over the next couple of days, I won't have the time to show her around.
Okay, show Klee around, sure.
Inazuma is not like Mondstadt. I can't just let Klee wander off by herself when I'm busy with other things. So I had to have her stay at the International Trade Association while I finish my work.
Well, I think that place has been burned down.
She hasn't complained, but I can tell she's not enjoying being stuck there on her own.
Who would, actually?
Fortunately, I now have you and Paimon. So,
let's go.
Yay, Mr. Honorary Knight's here!
Address me by the heroic one.
What you talking about, Mr. Honorary Knight? Are we gonna go play?
Yep, the traveler is gonna play.
Yeah! But Albedo is really busy. I can't go too far away or he'll be worried about me. Aw, Klee, you're such a thoughtful kid.
Exactly. Unlike Paimon.
Paimon's very thoughtful, thank you very much. Paimon always thinks of you whenever she's eating a delicious slime.
Aww.
Anyway, it is pretty cruel not to let Klee go out when she was so excited to come here. Yep. Allow the almighty traveler and dependable Paimon to bring Klee on a tour of Inazuma.
Yeah, dependable is a fast scratch.
Klee, do you want to go play with Mr. Honorary Knight?
Yay! You bet I do!
As you know, Klee is our Spark Knight. You must keep her safe and sound.
You sure? I think I need to keep the enemy or anyone she beats safe and sound.
By which I mean, try to keep her out of trouble.
Yeah, we got it.
For instance, if a mountain in Inazuma was to lose one of its peaks, or if there were an explosion somewhere in the city, Klee could very well get in trouble.
Okay, I want to see some explosion.
Glad to hear it.
Okay, since you say so.
I promise I'll bring you back an awesome souvenir, Mr. Albedo.
Fried fish, dead people, some kind of Inazuma exotic animal gets slain by Klee. Fair enough.
Great. I look forward to it.
Hey, fish blasting sounds fun.
There are loads of cool things to do in Inazuma. Try the local cuisine, visit a shrine. What do you want to do, Klee?
Bomb a mountain.
Cuisine? What's that?
Can it be destroyed?
Food and drink. Paimon just meant we could take you to a local restaurant. A restaurant? Yay! Snack time!
Oh man, it's so far away.
Got it! Alright, snack time it is! Let's go!
Nice, just in time. Time to get some snacks. Then I can get some milk for Paimon so she can grow. Oh, where's the Dango milk? Oh man, she missed the good stuff. Goodbye, Mora. Well,
Wow, something smells so good! I think it's coming from the steaming thingy.
steamy, yeah, it's a steamy thingy.
Mr. Honorary Knight, look at this noodly soup. It's so pretty. There's so many nice things inside.
Yes.
It's not noodly soup. It's tonkotsu ramen, actually.
Yes, kids fight each other, yes. I want to see who win.
Oh, so, what are those yellow and red thingies on that plate?
Food.
You're kidding, right? Those are tri-flavored skewers.
Try flavor, what the?
And what about this little yellow cake?
Oh, fair enough, yellow cake.
That's an egg roll. They're amazing. Have you really not tried one before?
Well, I've been in Inazuma for so long, I haven't seen a kid so enthusiastically come here and teach me about their food culture.
Wow, tonkotsu ramen, tri-flavored skewers, and egg rolls. They all sound delicious.
I'll put a tab on Albedo, no worry.
They sure are. Guess you're not from around here if you haven't tried any of these before.
How could you tell? Must be the costume, I guess.
Let me buy you an egg roll with my allowance so you can get a taste of our Inazuman food.
Wait, that's illegal? Come on, I'm not gonna let you treat, man. This is on Albedo.
Really? But Master Jean said I shouldn't go taking other people's things.
We will take Albedo stuff.
Also, that's your allowance, right? Taking another kid's allowance just seems kind of wrong.
It's so weird how a Visionless child and a Vision child are talking to each other. Because all Vision holder have very special clothes. Exactly. This kid though, well, maybe he's going to turn into some super powerful person. He haven't gotten his vision yet. I will cook myself, man.
Oh, I remember you. You're Yoimiya's friend. How come you know how to make egg rolls?
Yep, that child is a special child. This is why all kids in Genshin is like to fight.
Egg rolls are a piece of cake for this guy. Why don't you make some for Klee and Iwao?
Evo, sure.
Really? Wow, Paimon is so touched. You're learning.
I will be even more touched if Paimon do this, okay?
Alright, we'll be waiting on the those egg rolls.
You say cook for 2 people. I think I cook enough. I don't need to cook anymore.
Mr. Honorary Knight?
Yeah, I got so many of them. Take it all, kids. One for the dog, one for the kid, and
You
Klee.
really can cook them. You're awesome, mister.
They call me Gordon Ramsay, but only in this game.
It's sweet. So yummy.
Well, if you haven't tried this egg roll, it's pretty amazing, but it's quite expensive though, unfortunately.
Yep. It's delicious. Traveler, you are the best.
What about me? I didn't get to eat.
Yeah, these egg rolls are pretty good, but I still think Yoimiya's are better.
Aw, fair criticism.
Who is Yoimiya? She makes egg rolls too?
She makes a fried egg, explosive one.
Yoimiya can do anything. She tells stories, keeps goldfish, makes fireworks, and gives us candy too. Yoimiya's pretty much the best and most awesome person ever.
Kill them. These kids are well fed.
For me, the best, most awesome person in the world is my mom. And Klee knows loads of other great people too, like Mr. Albedo, Mr. Honorary Knight, Master Jean, Kaya.
Force feed him. I'm gonna make sure he eat all my food. You know, I have a lot of suspicious food. I think I'm gonna make sure he eat all the suspicious egg roll from now on. Oh, this one. Klee's mom, Alice. Oh, I think she's one of the top list. I think.
Surely she's not going to name everyone she knows.
Well, she's just getting started.
Oh, well, I don't know any of those people. But anyways, I still want to introduce you to Yoimiya. If you want, I'll take you to find her.
What? How can you not know about the great Alice?
In most festivals, Yoimiya's so busy that you can never find her. But this festival's different. She has free time, so she can play with us.
I mean, at this point, I'm pretty sure Alice is going to be an Electro character. Only Electro character is a bit crazy.
She seems like she hasn't been in a great mood recently. But maybe seeing you will cheer her up.
But that's what made them so special, to be honest.
Okay, let's go play with Yoimiya.
Oh, explosive gang. Let's go. Pyro. Could be. Passionate. It's either Pyro or Electro, depending on how they want to do it. Yay. Yeah. Ever done about Klee? Ooh. Come on. Kids gather together. Story time.
Yoimiya, don't be sad. Oh, I know. Let me tell you something that'll cheer you up. Yesterday, I won 3 beetle fights in a row against that guy with the horns on his head.
That guy, he's a piece of cake. Come on.
Wow, Matsuzaka. Nice work. It's not easy to beat Ito.
Not easy. It's really difficult, man.
Don't worry, Yoimiya. Maybe you can't light fireworks during the Iridori Festival, but there are still lots of other fun things to do.
We brought you an pyromantic expert from Mondstadt.
I know. Thanks, you guys. It's just that fireworks are banned in the city for a few days. I'm not that upset, really.
But I think we can still play with sparklers, isn't it?
Yoimiya, it's me.
It's me, Mario.
I want to introduce you to a new friend, an Outlander girl. I just met her. Wait, what's your name again?
Oh.
Klee. My name is Klee.
Nice to meet you, Klee. I'm Yoimiya, and I run Naganahara Fireworks.
Hello.
I love the cute outfit, with the hat and the cool little symbols. So unique. And your backpack, wow, it's really well made.
Oh, it's so nice to see them meet each other, to be honest.
That's a 4-leaf clover. Mom and Master Jean said it can bring me good luck.
What about the 5-leaf clover?
Really? That's awesome! I bet everyone would love one of those. Also, that little fairy on your backpack is super cute
Fairy?
too.
Oh dear.
That's Dodoko, my best friend. We always go fish blasting together in Starfell Lake.
Do you want to see how we do star fish blasting?
Oh, Dodoko? What an interesting name. I really like it.
Yep. My mom says that when a Dodoko is born, it rides the wind and goes off on a big adventure.
Ride the wind and go off on a big adventure? Klee, your mom sounds like a very cool person.
Very cool.
Yep. My mom is the best and most awesome person ever.
Foreshadowing Alice.
And Yoimiya, Iwao was right. You're a really cool person too.
All the other kids don't even get to show this time around.
Thanks, Klee. I feel like we really get each other. We'll be great friends, I'm sure of it.
Way great friends.
It's so heartwarming watching these two chat away.
Hey, Klee! Since you like four-leaf clover so much, why don't I make a firework with a four-leaf clover pattern and set it off for you?
That's like a good idea.
Yeah! And after the fireworks, we can go fish blasting with Dodoko.
Let's destroy some Inazuma next spot.
Hold on a second. Fish blasting? No way. Albedo was pretty
I
clear
say
about
yes way.
that.
We are supervising. Should be okay.
Oh, oops. I got so excited that I completely forgot about that. The folks from the Yashiro Commission specifically warned me that no fireworks are allowed in Inazuma during the Iridori Festival.
How can you ban a pyro user their pyromatics power?
What? It's not allowed. But... Aww. Okay then.
No, I cannot see exactly.
Hey, come on! You just made a new friend! This is a happy occasion. Why are you suddenly so upset? Yeah, we still have loads of things we can do.
This is like the Vision Hunt decree.
Right, just like Saika said, there are lots of fun things to do.
What do you say, Klee? Sounds like the Iridori Festival could be a real blast.
Okay then, let's go!
Let's see what they say though.
I still don't get why Yoimiya is upset.
Oh, sounds a bit deeper.
Dummy, Yoyami is upset because she can't set off fireworks for everyone during the Iridori Festival.
I'm pretty sure they're gonna find a way to do that. Dummy. Kid calling each other dummy. That's so rich. This looks like a new event. You know what? I'm just going to do this one and call it a day.
We are the venue of the Iridori Festival.
Outlander Brigade. When the wind of death blew towards the blonde samurai? What a long name. Must be a new one. I've never heard of it.
Welcome to the new age of manga. So long.
By Kawabunga Iki. Yoimiya, this is a really strange name.
And the first one is taking picture. Then this one is Klee.
Who's this Kawabunga? It's pronounced Kayabuki Ike. That would be me.
It's Kawa Bankai.
Outlander Brigade is a new series of mine, and When the Wind of Death Blew Towards the Blonde Samurai is the first volume.
Bunga. And then it's like Kawa Banka. Banka, isn't that like stupid?
Outlander's Big Grade? Is it a story about the best of friends?
Klee's innocent is just so good.
Kaya says that every good story has to have best friends in it.
Absolutely not. I would never allow such cliches in one of my novels.
But it's Klee. Make an exception.
This is a book about betrayal, blood, and tears. A long and lonely struggle. A stubborn samurai's path to the truth. This is the kind of story that needs to be told.
I think it's a bit fresh, I guess.
Oh, is that right? Well, I'm not sure that's a very, suitable story for Klee. We might keep looking around.
But Klee has seen enough blood though. She blasts people to pieces.
Hey, miss! Don't go! Are you sure you don't want a copy? I'll give you 40% off.
Well, 70%, then I will get it. Oh man, then just walking around in the game will be so good.
Flowers for Princess Fischl. Oh, look! It's Fischl's story.
Could it really be the way? I thought
That's
so.
right! Flowers for Princess Fischl. Have you read this book before, Klee?
Nope, but I know Fischl's story. Fischl always hangs out with Oz. Everyone in the Adventurers Guild knows. It's just like how me and Todoko are always together. I wonder if Todoko is getting bored now.
Yeah, I can hear a distinct yawn.
Oh, Klee, I'm afraid it can't be helped. There are a lot of flammable items at the festival, and we have to be careful not to start a fire.
Well, follow me to Enkanamiya. We can go blast some giant lizards.
Darn. It seems like even the Iridori Festival can't cheer Klee and you and me up. There must be plenty of things you can do with Dodoko besides lighting fireworks and going fish blasting.
Nope, it's the only way.
Yeah, like,
Fireworks. Yes? Oh, painting's too chill.
Wait, so that's what you're suggesting?
Boring.
That's right! The Iridori Festival is a place for putting your work on display. You could show Dodoko's story for everyone here!
Klee is a young protege story writer. Sounds interesting.
Bingo! What do you think of that idea, Klee?
You ask a kid to write a story. Good work.
Mr. Albedo taught me how to paint. I can paint the story of Dodoko's adventure in Inazuma.
Okay, that's good. At least she's enjoying it.
That's very imaginative. I think it's a great idea. We could even put the finished story on display at the festival.
Yep, let's see.
Yay! Great! Dodoko will be so happy.
Perfect. Okay, so I have some paper, paintbrushes, and paint at the shop. Let's go to the shop and paint your story there.
Yay! Let's go! Let's go!
I can't get enough of bubbly Klee, man. Yeah, Yoimiya is so good with children.
Those two can run so fast when they're motivated. We better catch up.
Did you just say motivated? Show me your motivation. All the kids went home. The heck?
Klee and I just had a discussion, and we've decided
To bomb on stat.
We're gonna keep the content of the story a secret from you guys for now.
Oh, fair enough.
Obviously, I can't tell you why. Or, you'll see. Don't worry. You can keep exploring the festival while we're busy in the shop. We'll be here when you get back.
Come
If you
on,
say so.
Mia, we should get going. Let's go inside and start painting.
It's going to be a huge canvas though.
Oh, Paimon was hoping that we could all paint together. So unfair.
But yeah, at least we didn't get a story about overworking, too much stress or something.
Actually, Paimon's got an idea. Come on, let's go around to the windows and take a sneaky peek.
Are you sure? It's not illegal. Later we got our eyes poked.
So, what does Dodoko do after getting to Inazuma?
It bombs Inazuma.
Dodoko goes to eat tri-flavored skewers, tonkatsu ramen, and egg rolls.
Yeah, man. I wanted it to be as like maybe they show us as a surprise. It's good enough though.
Ooh, that sounds great! Is that what you're painting? It looks beautiful! Once you're done painting, let's go get it printed.
We'll print a whole bunch of copies and go hand them out at the festival.
Yomiya is just so energetic then.
Although it'll cost a lot more to get it printed. Let me see if I've got enough saved up.
Don't worry, Albedo got it.
It's okay, Yoimiya. I have some more. Look.
What the? Klee is rich.
50 more is probably not quite enough.
Okay, maybe not.
Well, if we don't have enough, we can ask the Traveler for ideas.
Oh boy.
Mr. Honorary Knight has helped a lot already. I don't want to trouble him. So, I think I should just go fish blasting to earn some mora.
Exactly.
No fish blasting. Paimon and the Traveler said so.
Nah, Klee is more rich than Zhongli. 50 more.
Oh. Then we've got no choice. We'll have to go see Mr. Albedo.
Zhongli got 0. Gosh.
Who's Mr. Albedo?
His brother.
He's my
Her
older
brother.
brother. He's super duper smart. He can do anything.
Detective?
And he knows how to paint, too. He paints Hilly Charles, Kaya, and even Dodoko. That's why he came to Inazuma this time, to do paintings for everyone.
Oh, is that right? Then I guess Mr. Albedo must be an artist working with the iPublishing House.
This guy is such a hard worker, shouting to nobody.
An artist? Oh, that means he has 2 jobs. One as an alchemist, teaching Sucrose alchemy, and the other as an artist, doing paintings for people. Yoimiya, let me show you something. Mr. Albedo taught me you can paint Dodoko's color like this.
Wow, I can see the resemblance. All right, I'll paint the streets, and Klee, you fill in Dodoko's colors. Hey, you can even write the story over here to explain what's happening in the painting.
A lot of rich ideas.
Okay, let's write this.
Are we done spying? It feels a bit awkward.
Oh.
Shoot! Paimon didn't hear the last part.
Maybe you're so far away. A while later.
Dodoko sure had a lot of fun in Inazuma.
I'm kind of excited to see it.
Those two sound like they really did go on an adventure with Dodoko. They couldn't be happier.
Well, after all, she trained from the master.
Now, we have to get Dodoko's story printed. Come on, let's go to the iPublishing House.
Well, we can see some food, protocol, I guess.
Here we are. This is the Yai Publishing House.
Yai Publishing House. Ooh, it's Auntie Aratani. I know Auntie Aratani.
Aunt? That's fast.
Auntie? Who's that calling me Auntie? Oh, it's the little girl who came with Mr. Calx.
Well, normally people will get triggered, but she is surprisingly forgiving.
How can I help you, little girl?
Auntie Aratani, can you help me get Dodoko's story printed so that everybody can see it?
For the right price, of course, but... Well, you just said, like, Yai wouldn't accept. It makes sense, though. No money.
Dodoko? Oh, so you've been writing a story, huh? Is Dodoko the main character?
Mm-hmm.
Not only that, Dodoko is also real. Look!
What the... Yomiya is the only one who says real.
Uh-huh.
That's good.
I don't quite understand.
We'd better explain this to her.
Dodoko is powerful.
Oh, I see. Oh, I'd love to help you make this wish come true, but
No,
I'm
not the bud
sorry.
again.
The deadline has passed for accepting printing orders for the Iridori Festival.
You sure you don't want to make an exception?
Auntie, are you saying Dodoko won't be able to meet everyone after all?
What the... Hey, how can you say no to her?
Oh, I'm sorry, little girl.
Oh, shit.
Oh, Klee, don't be upset. You still have me and the Traveler. We'll think of something. Miss Aratani, is there any way at all we can still get this printed?
Okay, I'm pretty sure Miss Aratani is cold-hearted. She's an reptilian, otherwise she wouldn't do that.
We can pay extra. And if you're short on staff to help with the printing, I can pitch in.
Miss Aratani is definitely a reptilian.
Miss Yoimiya, I understand your sentiment, but I'm afraid it's not as simple as that. We've been printing many people's personal works for this festival, and a lot of the books are already well behind schedule. The printing press is already working overtime to try and catch up.
I missed the part where that's my problem.
At a time like this, we really can't squeeze any more jobs in.
What do we do? Seems like we might have to give up on this idea.
No, I won't let that happen.
We gotta print it ourselves.
I remember this one time when I was little. Pop said he'd take me to the festival, but he was so busy with work that he forgot all about it.
Oh, he seems to forget everything nowadays.
I waited and kept wondering when Pops was finally gonna take me there. Eventually, people started coming home from the festival. That night, I cried miserably. To this day, I still remember how sad I felt. I don't want Klee to feel the same way. If we can't get it printed, then we'll just have to find our own way. I can paint. Over the next few days, I'll paint as many as I can. Then we'll take those to the festival.
But that's a lot of work.
My. Yoimiya has quite a determined spirit. I like it very much.
Oops, special exemption coming right up.
Nico, and Albedo too.
We heard everything.
Oh, Lady Ai.
It's okay, I know. You were just following the rules. Plus, we really are quite behind schedule with the printing. But our mission at Yai Publishing House is to bring dreams and happiness to the masses. It would be a crying shame if we couldn't even help one adorable little girl fulfill her wish.
Now this patch is huge.
Let me think. Oh, I know. Yoimiya, little girl, you can print your book, but on one condition, okay?
Fish blasting the entire fish population in Inazuma?
Of course, Lady Guji. Just tell us. Whatever this condition is, I am ready to face it.
Fireworks?
Dear me, it's nothing that horrendous. You make it sound like I'm some sort of wicked witch.
Oh, you are an catalyst user, it makes some sense.
All I mean is, if you want to get your work printed now, there is only one way. You have to combine it with another print.
Makes sense.
However, there is only a small amount of space remaining in the book in question. Your book is too big, so you have to reduce it to about half the size to make it fit.
It's like cutting half the content.
Is this a sacrifice that you're willing to make?
At least the art is out.
Klee, Lady Guji is saying that we can print the book if we shrink it to half the size. Are you okay with that?
Yup, I am. Thanks, Miss Gucci Lady.
Ooh.
What an adorable little girl. Well, that settles it. Aratani, make sure it gets printed with tonight's batch.
Miko is just so happy now.
Yes, Lady Ai. I'll get right on it.
Combining the prints is a plausible solution, but it'll cause a lot of extra work for the printing press. I am terribly sorry about that.
Well, she seems okay with it. Auntie, I think it's auntie to her.
No problem. Just think of it as my greeting gift for little Klee.
Klee gets special privilege.
Besides, the Yai Publishing House will need your help with the illustrations again next time, Mr. Calx. You could also consider it as my investment in you.
Oh man. Debt.
All right,
That's not good.
I won't disturb you two any longer. Bye-bye now.
Oh, I thought she's really busy.
Yay! Everything worked out perfectly. Now, we just need to wait for an update from the Yai Publishing House.
Notice something?
Yoimiya, Traveler. Thank you for keeping Klee so exceptionally well entertained for me.
You? Hmm.
No worries.
And they need to do some sibling time.
Yes, you're right. Klee is family, after all.
Ooh, little ones. True. Flying fairy. I think Paimon is the only one that is the flying fairy. Actually, anything small though.
Absolutely.
I'm still waiting for the day where there's a big guy like this, that they say puny one. You got some time though. You don't see the boat. Imagine they say puny one. Be like Hawk. Or next day shit. Got scammed. Evil Dory, isn't it this far away? Oh gosh, let me take some pictures. Okay, this one, I think there's a grass here. Okay, point, hopefully. Nice. At least it's close though, so it's not too bad. Maybe some of the pearls. Okay. Nice. There should be one more. Let me take first. Not too weed, I think. Man, I don't. Oh, there should be one here though. Oh, luckily I didn't take it. Yeah, I took that one already. So it's 4. Nice. Okay, now I just go back to the main quest. I want to see the artwork.
Look, Mr. Honorary Knight, Auntie Aratani brought us Doloko's story.
Auntie here and there.
Now we can finally see what secrets Klee and Yoimiya were keeping from us.
Oh, it's really nothing that exciting.
Come on, let's do it. Open it.
It's the story of Dodoko and me.
And me.
Really?
And you guys.
Okay, there's a surprise. Paimon? Is there Paimon? All Dodoko must someday ride the wind. What else? Love counting the stars in the sky, twisting flowers. Ooh. To get to Inazuma, one needs to pass through the whirlwinds. Oh wait. Oh shit, that's cute. I mean, I think there's more story than this. So they want to cover every inch of Teyvat. It'll be meaningless. The best friend went off an adventure. That's cool. They rode on the boat. They wouldn't be able to fly. I thought they could fly though. lightning and all that. So this is a summary of Beidou abandoning Klee, I guess. They make some friends. And they climb the sacred sakura. What the heck? Didn't recall that, but okay. Shrine Maiden is pissed. Oh, there's food. That's nice. What the hell? Paimon is like so out of place. You know, at least Loloco is running around. That's cool. I think Traveler is like so sick of this. Oh man, not again. Oh my. It's quite lovely though, to be honest. Oh shit, this is nice though. There's no firework, but they can draw it. Oh, this is what they want. He doesn't talk much, so he can express more. As long as our imagination don't run dry. There's some kind of deep stuff. It's really lovely though.
Paimon's in the story too! This is Paimon's first time featuring in a printed book! Woohoo! Paimon's gonna be famous!
It's a little bit far-fetched, but okay.
Of course we included Paimon. This is the story of everyone's big happy adventure with Dodoko.
The little kid, Iwai, I think he's gonna be so pissed.
This story is Mia Mia's gift for Mr. Honorary Knight.
Oh.
Lady Yai wanted me to inform you that since this book was printed together with another work, there are many more copies than you may have anticipated.
Oh, that's... I think we're just being a leech.
We won't charge you a printing fee, but in exchange, the extra copies of your book will be included as a free gift with purchases of the other book. Is that okay with you?
Well, the whole point is to spread the power of Dodoko, so it's fine.
Oh, are you sure? I mean, it's fine by us. But what does the author of the book think?
The author is... maybe Xingqiu.
Actually, the book that yours was printed with is called the Tevat Travel Guide.
Sounds familiar.
Hey, that's Mommy's book!
Oh dear.
So, Klee's mother is a writer?
A really good one.
Klee's mother, Alice, is a renowned adventurer in Tevat, and the Inazuma edition of her popular Tevat Travel Guide series is set to be released imminently.
Please, where is Elise?
Lady Yae has already decided on how to promote it. A joint endeavor by Tevat's biggest and best mother-daughter adventure duo. It's sure to be a huge hit.
The title is just so long.
Paimon knew it! Mika would never do anything for free.
She's a businesswoman.
A typical move by Lady Yai. It works out well for everybody, doesn't it?
It does, fair enough.
Yup! I'm super happy because my book gets to be released together with Mommy's book. It's like me and Mommy
God,
going
that's so
on an
cute.
adventure together. Oh, I'm so glad I came. The Iridori Festival is the best!
It's a really pleasant story, man. Oh, we got a book. Oh shit. Oh, we got to keep this. Oh, this was nice. Oh, this is lit.
Please apply here.
I think this might be it. I think. Story-wise, I think we covered everything. The rest needs some time to slowly release. Read poem. What am I supposed to do with this? Oh wait, I can give him the elemental stuff. Then I think that's it. Discount Zoro. Take the picture, make a poem for me. Choose what, huh? I took my leave of loving. I found I love all things again. Yep, it's not an haiku. I tired at last of seeking and striving. I heard again freedom's restraint. Oh, time. Of distance land. Guess. What's up, Marcus? Oh, there's a continuation. Damn. Mark pause actually. How have you been? Gain and loss, so maybe make it a little happy, I think. Oh, this sounds good though. Oh, this is better. Take it. Doing the photography event. Oh, I haven't done that one too. No, that one seems a long list. What the heck is that look? Do you see that? Is that looking down at me? Damn. I think there's one more event. Just one more. Oh my god, there's so many things now. Oh, this is Shazam. Where's the event? Oh, I'm pretty sure I saw one. Now this one, isn't this a new one? The bunny. Yes, do it. Show me. Come back in a couple of days. So it's not ready. Good to know.
Don't be upset.
Well, okay, we got this too. Oh well. Overall, I think overall the event is damn a lot of things. I see a lot of familiar characters. That's more important. Well, I think this one is a bit of a draggy quest, and there's been a lot of noise, background noise around, so I think I should end it right here before it gets too worse. Hopefully you guys have fun with the new event, and do tell me how do you feel at the end. Other than that, I think I'm gonna call it a day, man. Nudge, nudge. Do you think we're gonna see more characters though? At least they show Venti, I think. We haven't seen him drunk though. Ideally that should be like the last few days, I think. I think by then there is where everything will close out. But still though, where's Zhongli? I thought he's now a retired person. Maybe he can come here. I think if you do that though, that would be nice. But I think they might be saving it for some major story, I think. Only Raiden and Zhongli has experienced the past anyway. So when he does release, it's gonna be huge. If you want inspiration, we can get them. But I don't think I want to drag you guys to see this. This is a bit repetitive. He's gonna die, man, at this rate. So this is done, I think. Oh, 3 poem only. In 3 days. Well, that's quick. That's a lot of stuff. What the blue flower? What kind of quest is that? Not bad. I think this time around the event pacing is really good. They do leave a lot of things in between though, so that's cool. I think this is like the Lantern Ride equivalent, I think. Content wise. Chanson and everything. Can you say, man? Yeah, I still need to do this, but I will leave it next time. Oh, this one, shit. The freezing chew. All floral theme. That's like a few days later. Some kind of, I think it's the Theater Mechanicus. That's what we're gonna get for tomorrow, I think. Victory versus, what the hell is that? Interesting. Hey, where's the receive reward stuff? I think we'll see later on. Yep. Wait, what's this? Oh, did I just see the painting? That's cool. Well, that will be all, man. Hopefully you guys enjoy the rest of your day, and I shall see you next time. Hopefully you get all the rewards from this event and have fun.
Still not feeling very inspired.
And with that, bye-bye. Bye all. Yeah, the victory versus something is like a battle event. I'm pretty sure it is. Well then, have fun and rest well.
Still not feeling very inspired.